Welcome to Turnbuckle Talk. It's been a while since we did one of these. Lots happened in the world. LeBron James is now a Laker.
Boo!
um,
I don't boo LeBron. I'm booing the Lakers.
yeah, LeBron James is now a Laker. Carmelo Anthony was released.
Yeah.
You know.
DeMarcus Cousins went to the Warriors to make the NBA worse.
Yeah.
Probably won't even watch the NBA ever again.
Donald Trump proved he doesn't care about caged little children.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank happened, and that's why we're here. Money in the Bank. Also, and most importantly, and I think this is better than Money in the Bank as a whole. Team Hell No is reunited.
Yep. Kane's on a little break from his mayor stuff, and he wants to play dress up again.
Yes.
But it's probably not going to be very long, I bet. He's probably gone after this pay-per-view.
I
Maybe
don't know.
SummerSlam, I'm not sure.
He might stay till the election.
That's in November, October?
Yeah, October, November. No, he might stay till about August, actually. So yeah,
because he'll probably have to go campaign and do his mayor stuff.
Yeah. Plus, I think he's also going to participate in the Libertarian National Convention, and
now
that's.
I wonder if he loses, if he'll just come back to WWE. I don't think he will lose. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
He'll probably win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'd come back to WWE.
I mean, he's getting up there. He's in his 50s now.
Yeah, right.
And he's got a little bit of a gut going on. He needs to get hit up old DDP.
Yep.
Do some yoga.
And now it's time for the shameless shill.
Go for it.
All right. Well, I promised a coworker of mine that I'd shill my work if he agreed to be a guest on my YouTube show, which he did, which will be real interesting. By the way, him and I sat down for about 45 minutes to an hour, and we talked about different political ideologies. Me being a monarchist libertarian, him being an anarcho-communist. Yeah.
Communism.
Well, no, just an anarcho-communism. It's a real interesting conversation. I had never interacted with an anarcho-communist for that amount of time before. It was an interesting conversation. I have a whole newfound outlook as to how I perceive this coworker. In a good way. He's, when it comes to like social issues, like socially and stuff, like smoking pot, owning guns, gays getting married, that type of shit. He's anarchist, but when it comes to economic shit, he's classical communism, like the theory, like how good the theory is. Just the practice has made it into what it is. Yeah. And anyway, so here's the shameless shill. If you're in the Springfield, Oregon area and you need to get an oil change, stop in at Valvoline Instant Oil Change at 468 Harlow Road in Springfield, Oregon. Oil changes starting at $41.99 for premium conventional oil. End of shill.
It's all right. If we had merchandise, we could show merchandise.
Right.
I don't have any of that.
Nope. I mean, I haven't picked up any new swag lately.
So I guess before we get too into it, I mean, we haven't done this in a while because we both got wives. We got things we got to do.
Well, yeah, I've been working 10, 11, 12-hour shifts.
I don't know if you've been watching Raw and SmackDown.
I've been catching bits and pieces of Raw.
Raw's on the shitter.
Yeah, it is.
Figuratively and literally after Braun Strowman's flipping over porta potties.
Yeah.
He hit rock bottom.
But I have been watching SmackDown. I can say that I've been impressed with SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm glad Sanity finally made their debut.
You know what's really annoying? how everyone claims they don't want to be like John Cena, but everyone's doing the U.S. Open Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, they always say they don't want to be like John Cena.
Yeah.
Not that I bothered. It's just weird.
Yeah, but John Cena really didn't start. Like, he wasn't the first one to do a U.S. Open Challenge.
Well, no, but he made it famous pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who did do it first? I don't even know, actually.
I don't know who did it first, but I remember back in the days, like when Booker T had it, he did Open
Thomas
Challenge.
Jefferson, sucker.
Yeah. Shucky ducky quack quack.
Or when he told Hulk Hogan, "We're coming for you, nigga." All right, so I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's happened in the world too since we did our last podcast.
What's that?
Roseanne got canceled.
I never even watched any of the remake. Was it? Did you watch any of it?
Yeah. I mean, it was all right. I mean, not as good as the original show.
Yeah, I didn't even check it out. Didn't she say something that got it canceled?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, she said that an aide for Obama back when Obama was president was the love child of the Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes.
That's actually really funny. And they canceled the show for that?
Yeah, because it's racist.
Wow. Everything's racist nowadays.
True.
So, I mean,
Anyways, let's get to the moment we've all been waiting for.
Money in the Roman?
Money in the Bank, our recap. Don't even get me started on Roman. I'm not in the mood for that shit right now. All right.
We'll get to him. Don't worry.
All right. So, first match.
Did you watch the pre-show? It was the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Bald Jobber Club.
No, I didn't watch the pre-show.
Okay, I didn't either. Should we just skip it?
Who won that?
Bludgeon Brothers.
Of course they did. Yeah, let's skip.
Okay, so the first match was Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. And I guess before we get started, Big Cass got fired.
I know.
Before that, I heard it was because he was just a pain in the ass backstage.
I heard that too.
You know, he was...
They didn't even future endeavor him. They just...
Yeah, I guess he blew off, production meetings. He was doing stuff he was told not to do.
Yeah. Oh, and also, what's gone on in the world since our last podcast?
What's that?
Enzo released a rap track.
And The Undertaker has an Instagram.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
It's really his, too. It's verified.
I didn't know that.
It's awful.
Oh, wow.
The Undertaker's on social media.
What's happening in this world?
He actually posts pictures on it, too.
Really?
Yeah, he has an Instagram.
Of himself, does he post videos of himself working out?
He should. During that feud, before, I know we're getting a little off topic, but I wanted John Cena to go to Undertaker's house and post himself doing a workout
on Michelle's Instagram.
It'd have been so funny.
Yeah, it would have.
But okay, so I guess back. So yeah, but Big Cass got fired. I heard also he got he was had some confrontation with Carmella backstage. There's just a bunch of stuff that kind of led to him getting fired. And frankly, I mean, did you have any thoughts on him getting fired or anything?
I was just curious as to what they were going to do next with Daniel Bryan. I'm happy about the direction they went.
But also, there is rumors that hasn't signed yet, so they're not doing a lot with him until he signs. So, and actually, there's a rumor that came out for the Money in the Bank match because of Daniel Bryan, but we'll get to that when we get there. But this was better than their first match, which isn't saying much.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously Daniel Bryan won.
Yeah, obviously.
He went 16 minutes and 19 seconds.
Wow.
But yeah, it was. I mean, I feel bad because Daniel Bryan deserves better than working with Big Cass.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't, a lot of people are all like, "Oh, Daniel Bryan should be in the main event." He's been out for 3 years. You can't just, expect him to be beating AJ Styles for the title already.
That'd be like if Hulk Hogan comes back. Put him in the main event,
brother.
Brother.
What were your thoughts on it?
I mean, I thought of it as they were just giving Daniel Bryan something to do.
Been cast though.
Yeah, but I mean, they needed something to do with Daniel Bryan. They didn't have anything else to do with him.
Samoa Joe.
Oh yeah, they could have.
Or anybody.
Yeah.
Not named Big Cass.
True.
I mean, I said, I'm not the biggest Daniel Bryan fan in the world, but he don't deserve that. Bobby Lash. Next was Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I almost fell asleep during this match.
Me too.
Bobby Lashley, I don't know. I'm not really feeling it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's his fault. They're just booking him bad or what it is, but this match was bad. And usually Sami Zayn, even though I don't like him, he's usually pretty competent, in the ring.
You don't like him.
I'm not a Sami Zayn fan.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a stigma that I hate midgets. That's what people say. It's not true, though. I don't hate Daniel Bryan. I don't hate AJ Styles. I don't hate Chris Jericho. Yeah. But I don't know, just because I crap on Sami Zayn and Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler, I guess I hate midgets.
Really?
That's what people tell me.
Huh. Fuck Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, he sucks. So what do you think of Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn?
It could have been better. I wish I would have chose that to be my smoke break.
Oh, you chose a different match?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Sami Zayn's actually injured.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I guess he tore his rotator cuff in his shoulder, so he's going to be out for the rest of the year and maybe even some of next year.
Did you hear Dean Ambrose's return got pushed back?
Because did he have a setback or something?
I don't know.
Huh? Yeah, I didn't hear that. No.
Yeah.
I kind of figured. See, I thought for sure they would keep the Intercontinental title on Seth Rollins, and maybe they'd have Ambrose come back and they'd fight for it or something. But also, Jason Jordan's ready to return. They haven't brought him back yet either.
Huh. Well, yeah, but with Chad Gable now on Raw, you think they'll put them back together?
They should.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of this whole he's Kurt Angle's son crap.
Uh.
Kurt Angle's actually, I don't know. I'm kind of losing interest in Kurt Angle.
Yeah, me too.
I don't hate Kurt Angle, but it's just.
I don't either, yeah. I have much respect for Kurt Angle. It's just, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, and now it looks like they're moving Bobby Lashley. I mean, and also, I don't know, they're teasing the whole Roman versus Bobby Lashley thing, and one of them, they both want to face Lesnar and all that stuff. And then Lesnar's not. They're purposely not having Lesnar show up.
Really?
To try to get sympathy for Roman Reigns.
What?
I swear, I read something about that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why. It's the same thing they did during WrestleMania, where they'd have Lesnar no show. Oh, he's going to be there, but then he doesn't show up. Yeah. Next was Seth Rollins versus Elias for the Intercontinental title. I actually thought this was really good.
Yeah. Well,
I enjoyed it.
It's Seth Rollins.
Well, yeah. I mean, Elias is actually pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
He's not bad. But yeah, I mean, you're right. Seth Rollins is probably the best wrestler in the company right now. One of them. Top two.
Yeah.
But yeah.
AJ Styles.
Well, he's AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Actually, he's going to be on the cover of WWE 2K19.
I know. I can't wait for that week. It could be fantasy match, dream match.
What's
AJ
that?
Styles versus Seth Rollins.
When?
On 2K19.
Do it on 2K18.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But what I thought was weird was Seth Rollins cheated to win this match.
I know.
He grabbed Elias's pants.
Uh-huh.
Which is weird, because why would they have Rollins cheat? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't really make a lot of sense to me, but what do you think of this match?
I thought it was good. Elias is entertaining.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins is, well, He's Seth frickin' Rollins.
Seth Rollins has improved so much.
Yeah.
Like, you can call me crazy. Personally, he's the best member of the Shield.
Oh yeah.
He is.
Oh yeah.
He's the best wrestler of the three. He's improved his talking.
He's the best of the three, but he's not my favorite out of the three.
No, I'm saying I like Ambrose the best.
Yeah.
But no, he is the most talented easily.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
And that's not taking anything from Ambrose.
No, or even Roman's honestly not that bad. It's just he's booked freaking bad.
Yeah.
But, like, when the Shield first started, I thought Rollins would be the least, like, pushed one.
Huh.
I thought Ambrose would be the main eventer. I thought they'd all be main eventers, but I thought Rollins would be the least, how do I say it? Like, the least pushed one.
Yeah.
But it's Ambrose. It's weird.
I know.
Because they kind of, when they were in the Shield, they positioned Ambrose as, like, the leader.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, Ambrose has had a good, singles career.
Well, they've all been they're all stars and been protected and pushed. It's just Rollins has gotten more than I thought. He was champion before both of them. He won Money in the Bank, Yeah. They've all been champions, so I mean, I guess Ambrose's reign was a bad one, but it wasn't really his fault.
Well, and aren't they? I know at least two of them are Grand Slams.
They're all Grand Slams.
They're all Grand Slams. Yeah.
I think Ambrose did it first. I think, and then Rollins did it when he won the IC title. And Reigns has been the U.S. champion and the Intercontinental champion and a tag champion
and world champion, hasn't he? Yeah.
Want to add anything else to Rollins and Elias?
Nah.
Next was the women's Money in the Bank match. So it was Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Ember Moon, Lana, Naomi, Natalya, and Sasha Banks. I have one thing to say. Remember how I say Charlotte's the Roman Reigns in the women's division?
Yeah.
I was wrong.
It's Alexa Bliss.
I'm telling you. She is... It's bad. I'm over Alexa Bliss.
I am too.
It's not even that I hate her. It's just, why?
You know who should have won that match?
Becky Lynch?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Anyone, frankly. I mean, Charlotte's taking time off. She shouldn't have won. I wouldn't have minded, like, Ember Moon winning. Or Sasha.
That would give Sasha and Bailey something to feud over.
They brought back Dr. Shelby.
I know.
I'm in.
All right.
It's weird, though, because... Oh, I just want to... Speaking of that, when Bailey attacked Sasha Banks on Raw, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Bailey do something like that. It was great. But it's like... I don't know, the whole feud, it's kind of like they're positioning... I don't even know who the heel is. Like, who are we supposed to cheer for in this feud?
Right.
Sasha Banks is kind of like the backstabber, but then Bailey's beating her up. They're attacking each other.
Mm-hmm.
But, so, you thought Becky should have won this?
Well, I think Becky should win every match.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
biased aside, who should have won?
Biased aside?
Yeah.
Who should have won?
Yeah.
I would say... Ooh. Because whoever would have won would be going against either Carmella or Nia Jax.
At that point, yes.
Yeah. Huh.
So that's what I was thinking. I think if we would have did a predictions, I would have picked Ember Moon.
Yeah. Fuck it. Lana the best. Lana number one.
That'd actually be awesome if Lana won.
Yeah.
It'd be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, she's not the best wrestler, but they could just, Yeah, I don't know. Alexa Bliss just kind of... She's been champion 5 times. Yeah, already.
Wow.
It's crazy. I'm starting to think she has some blackmail on someone backstage or something. She's good. She is Roman Reigns.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she beats everybody. Like, I thought Charlotte was bad now. Charlotte actually loses.
Well, see, and the thing too is Charlotte's also a better wrestler.
Oh, way better.
Yeah.
So many people. It's weird. You look on like forums and people like worship Alexa Bliss. It's like, why? Is she hot? Yes. Is she a good wrestler? No.
There's people that worship Peyton Royce too.
She's not that bad.
Right.
I don't like the Iconics annoy the piss out of me.
Right.
But I mean, that's what they're supposed to do.
Right.
So they must be doing their job.
Right.
No, it's like Alexa Bliss is.
That's like, you know. You want to know something about New Day?
What's that?
I did not like them at first.
Oh, I hated them.
Oh yeah.
I like them as individuals.
Yeah. But now I love them. I love New Day.
I was the same way with Braun Strowman. I didn't like him at first either.
Yeah.
But honestly, if you look at everyone in this match, she's probably, let's say, there's 1, 2, 3. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 women in this match. Alexa Bliss is the 7th best wrestler in that match. The only person that's worse than her in my eyes is Lana. Everyone else is
and that's due to lack of experience.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get why so many people are just fascinated by Alexa Bliss. It's like, yeah, she's good to look at, but she doesn't really.
Dude, she's our age.
Yeah, she is. She's like 26.
Yeah, and she's been champion 5 times.
Sasha Banks is the same age as us.
Yeah.
She's been champion for like 30 days. 4 times.
Yeah.
She's got Mick Foley syndrome.
Oh.
Not to crap on Mick Foley. I like Mick Foley. But
I love Foley too.
That reminds me of his Hall of Fame speech. He's all like, Bruno Sammartino has been WWE champion for 2,000-something days. Bob Backlund's been WWE champion for this many days. And he's like, I've been champion for 67. I laughed. It was in his Hall of Fame speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wasn't. I didn't think the match was bad for like a women's Money in the Bank match, and actually, I thought it was better than the men's Money in the Bank match.
Oh yeah, and like it actually impressed me. That like, I mean, Lana surprised me with her performance.
Yeah, she's actually improving pretty good.
Yeah. Ember Moon, I hadn't really watched much of her till she came up to the main roster.
I love her finisher. It's like a Stone Cold Stunner off the top rope.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh, yeah. See,
I wanted Ember Moon just because, like, all the rest of these people have been featured. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to get some new blood in there. Oh, well, should we move on?
I guess.
Oh, God. Oh. Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal.
This was my smoke break.
This was god-awful. I'll just say this. This crowd took a dump on this match. I'll just say this. This is how you know Roman Reigns sucks. A Chicago crowd was chanting for John Cena.
What?
Yeah, they were chanting, "We want Cena."
Oh, shit.
They were doing this match sucks in form of a New Day. Like, this match sucks. This match sucks.
Wow.
They did this match sucks. Like, John Cena sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were cheering for Cena, which that's how you know it's bad. When a Chicago crowd is cheering for John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty bad. They chanted for Y2J. None of these men appeared. They chanted, "You both suck." I wish I would have wrote them all down. I'm just trying to remember off the top. It was bad.
So I should have watched it, but I took it as my smoke break.
You made a hell of a decision, my friend.
Even better than the Bobby Lashley Sami Zayn match.
This was worse.
Yeah.
It just I don't know.
Wow, a Chicago crowd chanting for John Cena.
They were chanting, "We want Cena." Chicago.
Wow.
That's like one of the places he's hated the most.
I know.
And they were cheering for John. That's how you know it's bad.
Yeah.
What a crowd in Chicago, a smart mark crowd as they call it, is cheering for Cena. Yeah, this was bad. And I've said many times.
What's next? A Philly crowd cheering for Cena?
We've done it before. He cut a promo on Dean Ambrose, and they cheered him and not Ambrose.
Huh.
It was on SmackDown. It was in Philadelphia.
Huh.
So I forget what it was, but yeah, this was. So you didn't even watch this, then you just took your smoke break.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. But it was. I mean, we've talked about Roman ad nauseum. I don't even hate Roman Reigns.
I don't either.
It's just the way he's positioned, and they're trying to make this guy a baby face, and he's the most not likable wrestler ever. Like, did you see Raw Monday?
I saw parts of it.
Did you see his match where he teamed up with Bobby Lashley? Okay, he was like refusing to tag in Bobby Lashley.
Really?
Yeah, like they had a tag match. I think it was against the Revival. Roman lost, but he worked the whole match and wouldn't tag him. You're supposed to cheer this guy. You know what I mean? Like, it just. I mean, how do you feel about this whole Roman Reigns thing? Like, do you want it to be done? Do you think he should be de-pushed? Like, how do you feel?
I think he should be rebranded.
Okay.
And I think he should be given some creative say over his character.
I mean, would that really help, though?
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know. He could get advice from his cousin, The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock would tell him, turn heel.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Or jabroni.
Yeah. Which is wrestling speak for motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, look at it. Like, and they're trying to make this guy John Cena, and it's...
Yeah. Turn him heel and rebrand him.
And, I don't know, they spin it kind of like they did with Cena. Oh, he gets a reaction. He's polarized, it's... They need to quit trying to make this guy John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, John Cena was never this hated.
No.
Ever.
And
they never went at lengths like, yes, yeah.
Although John Cena never beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Well, Roman was dead before that. That was just the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. But still. I mean, if The Rock couldn't get a crowd to cheer him.
They booed The Rock.
I know. Where was that?
Philly.
Yeah, Philly booed The Rock.
Yeah.
Wow. Philly booed The Rock, and Chicago cheered for John Cena.
That's how you. This is how you know WWE's hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
Chicago is cheering for John Cena,
and Philly is booing The Rock.
Well, that was 3 years ago, but
still.
Oh yeah, I mean, think about it. They cheered Jinder Mahal.
Wow.
I mean, they crapped on both of them, but I mean, like in the lead up to this match, they were cheering Jinder Mahal.
Yeah. Well, how did Jinder do in the match?
Jinder's terrible.
Yeah.
He's always bad.
Yeah. But, like, did he just job, or did he, like...
I mean, it wasn't like it was back and forth.
Okay.
It wasn't like he got buried or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, the match went 15 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because you can't forget, Jinder is a former WWE champion.
I don't know. I want to know what they gave Randy Orton for agreeing to lose to him 3 pay-per-views in a row. They had to have promised Randy Orton something.
Maybe get out of next drug test free card.
Yeah, Randy Orton's back there toking it up with freaking Rob Van Dam. But yeah, it was. I mean, it was like honestly on the surface, the match wasn't. It was probably a little better than Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns. That match was bad too.
Right.
But it just
and that wasn't on Joe. I don't put any of that on Joe.
Oh, that was they positioned. First of all, they put that as the main event.
Yeah.
When to just.
Yeah.
I don't know, and the whole Roman thing, it's like I was saying before. Did they push and force John Cena? Yes, to an extent. But at the same time, there was a point in time where John Cena was super over.
Mm-hmm.
No one can deny that.
Right.
And first of all, John Cena is way more entertaining than Roman Reigns. He's a better wrestler. I'll probably get clowns telling me he sucks.
So what?
But he doesn't.
I
mean, okay, let me ask you this. If you could book WWE, who would be like in the John Cena spot now? Who would be your top guy?
My top guy right now? Like overall or each show?
Overall.
Overall.
Like who would be your face of the company?
Who would be my face? That's tough because I'm wondering if you're asking me that question and wanting the answer from like my perspective from like what I would want to see, or if you're wanting an answer from what I think the majority of people would want to see.
Okay, both.
Both? Alright, from what I would want to see, I would want to see either AJ Styles or Seth Rollins, solely due to the fact that they're the two best performers.
Now, before you keep going, I would agree with you on AJ, but he's 41 years old.
Right.
That is my only...
Right.
So Seth Rollins...
So it would have to be Seth Rollins. Due to that, yes. Yeah.
I mean, only if AJ Styles is like 5 or 6 years younger, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
But then so that's who you would want in the top spot? Is that what you're saying? You want Seth Rollins? Okay.
Yes, Seth Rollins. Solely due to the fact that he is, by far, other than AJ Styles, and this is arguable too, the greatest current performer.
Oh, yeah.
All around.
He's second, maybe besides AJ.
Yeah. And
someone told me Rollins is better than AJ. Who am I to argue with him at this point?
Right.
Now, you said also the majority of the audience.
Yeah, like the majority of the WWE
Who would you pick for that then? Who do you think?
I think if I was doing it for the majority of the audience, I would probably go with Braun Strowman. Yeah.
He is over, but they're starting to kind of cartoonish him a little bit.
Right.
And I just have a fear that I don't want them to turn Strowman into a joke.
Yeah.
That's what I'm fearing. Like, if it was me, I would move Strowman to SmackDown. Mm-hmm. Let Strowman be the face on SmackDown and Rollins on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do. Now, would you keep, if you were booking, would you keep Roman as a main eventer? Would you put him down the card? What would you do? I know you said you'd rebrand him.
I'd turn him heel and rebrand him.
But would you keep him as like a main eventer? Would you put him in the mid card?
I'd do borderline upper mid card, low main event, for a while.
So kind of like a Kevin Owens?
Yeah, kind of like a Kevin Owens type, just to kind of, see what how the crowd was reacting to it, Yeah,
I mean, I just think they have the wrong...
I gotta tell you something. I mean, I still share a lot of the same opinions of wrestling that I always have.
Yeah.
And everything. But after watching Glow, I kind of, look at things differently.
Yeah, I need to actually check that. I've watched a couple episodes.
You do. You need to watch. All right. You need to watch Glow, man. It's great.
I think I watched one episode, and then I just kind of... I've been watching Blue Mountain State and Dexter and...
Oh, I love Dexter. Dexter's great.
Okay, so next was the SmackDown Women's Championship, Carmella versus Asuka. James Ellsworth fucked the world.
Right?
That's all I can really say.
Yeah. Does this mean he's back or?
Oh yeah, he was been on SmackDown. He wrestled Asuka on Tuesday.
I need to watch that. Yeah, I haven't watched this week's SmackDown, but
Team Hell wrestled the Usos.
Oh,
it's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, go ahead.
I gotta say something about the Usos.
Go ahead.
They've definitely improved.
Oh yeah, they used to just bore me.
Right, right. Well, and it's not even that. It's not even like the character or the gimmick or anything. It's in the ring as well.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they've always been pretty good.
Right, right. But, at 10 years in the business, I mean,
Well, yeah, you should be good by 10 years. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm glad they've been champions. I'm glad they've got their WrestleMania moment. And honestly, I think I wouldn't shy away from accepting and acknowledging, another tag title reign from them.
We'll probably get one down the road.
Yeah.
Now, before we get into this, what are your thoughts on Carmella being women's champion?
I honestly, what I think is, I look at it how I look at the Universal title picture. The Universal title picture, you have the champion Brock Lesnar, right?
Who is sitting in a beanbag chair naked eating Cheetos?
Probably. Who cares if he is, right?
Yeah.
And the guy they want to give it to is a really hated guy.
Yes.
So that's in like a cloud of like uncertainty.
Yep.
How I see it is the SmackDown Women's Championship is in a cloud of uncertainty. They're not sure who they want to put it on like long term, and stuff like that. So they just gave it to Carmella.
Yeah, I agree.
She's kind of like a placeholder type thing.
Now,
until they can figure something out.
Who do you think they should give it to?
Bias aside.
yeah, that's because I figured you were going to say Becky Lynch.
Yeah. Bias aside, I honestly think that Asuka should have it.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess this goes back. Do you think they're kind of killing Asuka's like stigma?
Yeah.
Like having she's been pinned like 2 or 3 times now.
Right.
Not saying she should win every match.
Right.
Now it's like who you're facing. Asuka's just another like women's wrestler.
Right. I think that if they'd have given her a title since WrestleMania.
Yeah, like she should have beaten.
And she's lost in a couple, non-title matches.
Think about it. Carmella has pinned Asuka.
I know.
I mean, it was kind of funny when James Ellsworth out on the turnbuckle wearing the Asuka gear. But
James Ellsworth for the comedic relief.
James Ellsworth's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
But I'm not a fan of Carmella. She's kind of like Alexa Bliss. She's just good to look at. Now, I want to see that match because it would be a train wreck.
Oh, God.
Alexa Bliss versus Carmella.
Champion versus champion in Survivor Series.
Do you feel like they should just have Asuka just beat Carmella?
Yeah. And, I don't know who they should have feud with Asuka. I mean, I think that...
Who's even on SmackDown?
Well, I mean... They should give former champions, Becky a shot.
Yeah, Becky
give Naomi a shot. That type of thing.
I mean, they don't really have that many good women's wrestlers on SmackDown.
Right.
Yeah, Charlotte's injured.
Yeah.
Well, she got booby surgery because one of her implants popped. Becky Lynch. They could go with Naomi.
Also, Charlotte is in the ESPN body issue.
I saw that.
I know. I saw a meme on Facebook that said Bobby Hill in real life because of how her butt looked. Just like Bobby Hill.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So next was a last man standing match for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. They finally had a great match.
Right.
Their fourth match.
It wasn't New Japan caliber.
It was still great.
But it was still great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give this like an 8 or 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
This was great.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, I don't know. Do you feel like at some point they should have Oh, go ahead.
Can I say something real quick? With how great this match was, I wouldn't have cared what the outcome was.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is, you feel like they kind of buried Nakamura in this feud?
Yes and no, and by that I mean as like in this particular feud, yes, especially if they're planning like further feuds down the road with, say, like Daniel Bryan, someone who's like also good
Yeah.
and everything. Because Nakamura's good. He's got his own style.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
different than a
Yeah.
WWE. People
Yeah.
are used to the WWE style.
Right. Right.
And he's kind of one of those. He's like a hard-hitting wrestler.
Right.
And I mean, this match was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved AJ nut tapped him. That was cool.
Yeah.
Because he's been nut tapping him the whole time.
Now AJ was Bobby Hill.
Well, he only hit him with the nuts once.
Yeah.
He should have been like, "This is my belt. I don't know you." I would have laughed. But I don't know. I just haven't been sold on Nakamura. Not that I just think like it's some of the booking.
Right. Right.
Not necessarily his fault.
Right.
Because I mean, he's worked with some good people. I mean, he's wrestled Cena and Orton, and they gave those matches away on SmackDown, which I don't know why.
Yeah.
They weren't bad. It's just, and then this whole feud, this was the only decisive match.
Yeah. And by no, they didn't bury him. I mean, at the very least, he'd be a mid-carder if they did.
Well, and that's not a bad thing.
Right.
I don't think they're going to put Nakamura wrestling like freaking Fandango.
Right, right.
At least I'd hope not.
Nah.
All right, so we'll move on. Next was the Raw Women's Championship match. Nia Jax defending against Ronda Rousey. This was actually decent. Ronda Rousey is good. She's really good.
Yeah.
And they actually did. I mean, were you a fan of the whole how they did all this with this match?
I need to smoke more before I answer that.
I guess what I'm asking is, do you feel like Rousey should have just won this?
Yes.
Do you think it was okay? It wasn't too early to give her the women's title?
I mean, if they didn't want it on Nia Jax, why not?
Yeah, but this protected her, but it's just, we have to really sit through Alexa Bliss's champion again. I mean, the next night on Raw was awesome. When Rousey came out and beat the crap out of Kurt Angle and her, but beating him with the briefcase. But I don't know. I mean, it's not even. Rousey's really good though. She really is.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't botch. She doesn't, do really any. And Nia Jax isn't terrible either. But So you feel like Rousey should have just won?
I feel like they just shouldn't have
booked the match.
No, I feel like they just shouldn't have. I knew once Alexa won Money in the Bank, she was cashing it in.
I thought they were going to do that because they kind of booked themselves in a corner with this match.
Yeah.
Because you really want Rousey losing, and then Nia Jax also just won the belt.
Yeah.
And I mean, Rousey technically won by disqualification, but then they did the whole cash in with Alexa, so. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It kind of looks like they might be setting up maybe Alexa versus Rousey at SummerSlam, or maybe a triple threat with Nia Jax, Rousey, and Alexa.
And The Rock is special guest referee.
I mean, maybe Rousey would beat up The Rock. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So how'd you feel about this match?
I thought the match itself was pretty good. Like you said, Rousey's really good.
She is good.
Yeah.
But she's had house shows aren't canon, so she's had 2 matches.
House shows aren't canon.
So,
It's true, they're not.
If you count house shows, she's had like 5 matches.
Like Chris Jericho said, Star Wars and wrestling, they're the same thing.
Kinda, because the ultimate villain turned back and he was a babyface, turned into a heel, and then he turned back into a babyface.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Darth Vader went soft.
Mm-hmm. That's what cost him his life. Lesson learned here, kids. Don't go soft.
But no, yeah, she's. I don't know. Like, I don't know exactly who's all training her, but whoever is, they're doing a good job.
I know one person that's
I know
training
Natalia is.
Yeah, well, no, then I know 2 people who are training her.
Who's the other one?
Brian Kendrick.
So he seems like he trains a lot of the women wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good person to learn from.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, it kind of looked like the way they're doing this on Raw, they're going to set up like I said, it's either going to be a triple threat or Alexa versus Rousey, and they'll probably give Rousey the belt.
Probably.
I mean, I don't know. And they're doing a good job of, I don't know. But then you'll probably get people complaining because if Rousey's a part-timer with the belt.
Yeah.
All right, so next was the Money in the Bank, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So it was Bobby Roode, Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, Kofi Kingston, Rusev, Samoa Joe, and The Miz.
You know who I think should have got it?
Who?
Happy Rusev Day.
So I think they should have gave it to The Miz.
Yeah, or The Miz. Yeah.
Now, I read something that the original plan, but they went because Daniel Bryan hasn't re-signed yet. The Miz was originally going to win, but since Daniel Bryan hasn't re-signed, they changed their plans. That's what I heard. I mean...
Are you going to watch The Miz's reality show?
It looks kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, it's The Miz.
But
he's just a naturally funny dude.
He is.
And Miz is another one I used to hate, but now I actually like him.
I've respected The Miz.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the dude's worked his ass off for a lot of years in that company.
Mm-hmm.
And frankly, I think he should get another main event push.
Mm-hmm.
When he got his first one, he wasn't ready.
Right, now he is.
Saddled him. It's like they just saddled him with the title. I mean, hey, he's main evented WrestleMania. No one can ever take that away from the guy.
Uh-huh.
But,
just like no one can ever take it away from Jericho, the single greatest accomplishment in wrestling history.
You know it's the great. It happened 17 years ago, and he still talks about it.
Mm-hmm.
But
he beat The Rock in Austin in the same night.
I just feel like Braun Strowman didn't need this.
No.
He's Braun Strowman. He can just come out and be like, give me the Universal title. Or Brock Lesnar's going to get these hands.
And, you know, I don't think Finn Balor should have been in the match.
Well, who would you have put in his spot?
You see, that's a tough one. But you want to know? But first, do you want to know why I don't think Finn Balor should have won?
Yeah.
He's got the rematch.
So does Kevin Owens.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, don't put them in the match.
It was kind of funny when they buried Strowman in the ladders.
Mm-hmm.
And then Balor goes to grab one, and Strowman just grabs a hold of the ladder. And then as Strowman's running down the ring, the Miz looks like he's about to shit himself.
Mm-hmm.
Or he throws Kevin Owens off the top of the ladder. He's like, I told you I'd get you. And throws it. He about killed the poor man. You know, Grandma Mona laughed at that. It's like, you know, Kevin Owens has a family, right? He has children that probably watch that match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She condoned Braun Strowman's actions.
It's okay. I do too.
Yeah. No, I mean, so you feel like Rusev should have won this?
Or The Miz.
Yeah. The Miz would have been the right choice.
Yeah.
I mean, Strowman could get he's Braun Strowman. Were they going to tell him he can't have a title match?
Right.
He's fucking Braun Strowman.
Look what happened last time someone told him he can't do something.
Yeah, he freaking took a stage down.
Uh-huh.
He ate some cake.
Uh-huh.
He beat up security guys.
Oh. Remember during WrestleMania season when he was finding a tag team partner and his twin brother Brains came out?
They should do Braun Strowman versus Deke Stokes.
Yes. That's John Cena's alter ego, for those who don't know.
Yeah, he needed to come back as Deke Stokes.
Mm-hmm.
So what were just, I guess, your overall thoughts on Money in the Bank? Did you like it? Did you think it was just Did you bad?
It definitely made doing laundry go by quick.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Nakamura and AJ was really fun to watch. Rousey and Jax was fun.
Yeah.
Both the Money in the Bank matches were enjoyable.
Yeah.
Rollins and Elias was good.
Yeah.
Everything else kind of was nah. I'd think you give it, I could put it in the middle.
Yeah. Yep. So, next pay-per-view.
Extreme Roman.
Extreme Rules, yes.
Which is funny, they call it Extreme Rules because there's only one Extreme Rules match on this whole show.
I know, and it's a women's match.
Yep. And Ronda Rousey's going to be at ringside.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I guess we'll start from here. The first match is Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. Who do you think wins that?
Definitely not Constable Baron Corbin.
Constipation Corbin, that's what I call him.
Mm-hmm. I don't like him bald.
I think he looks funny.
Yeah.
I mean, he was going bald anyway, but... So you think Balor wins this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he will too. I don't really see. There's not really anything. I don't like these. I'm starting to hate the brand split pay-per-views, or not the brand split, the dual brand pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I haven't really enjoyed either of them so far. Because they're just like some of these matches are just. We could just watch these on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pay-per-view matches are not supposed to. They're not supposed to be matches you'd pay to see on Raw.
Mm-hmm. You mean not pay to see on Raw?
I mean, at this point, Raw's. Like I said, that's how you know WWE's hit rock bottom when Chicago's cheering for John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
That's WWE's in a bad spot right now.
Yep.
They got that new television deal that's going to kick in. They better start putting on some good shows.
Well, I've been reading a lot in a lot of places about when they switch over to the network.
The Fox?
Yeah. Triple H is going to be in charge of SmackDown.
Well, yeah, because I think they're keeping Raw on USA, from what I understand. And
I don't know if they're keeping it on USA or moving it to NBC.
Okay. Well, NBC's owned by USA, isn't it? Or NBC owns USA.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know, and then there was even talk they might put NXT on like Fox Sports 1.
Yep, and 205 Live.
That wouldn't be that. I mean, that's a lot of programming.
Yeah.
They better put on some good stuff.
Well, NXT is good.
Well, Hunter books that.
Yeah. He also books 205 Live.
Yeah. If they give him freaking SmackDown, it might actually get better. He should book Raw.
Yeah.
Raw is terrible.
They should give him Raw. I agree.
I mean, Vince would never do that, but then Hunter also wouldn't push Roman, and that'd probably piss off Vince. I don't think Triple H would have Roman in the spot he's in if he was in charge. I really don't.
No. No, you know what should happen? Triple H should just get the whole company.
Well, that's not going to happen for a while unless Vince dies.
Right.
I mean, Shane should get it before Triple H.
Let me finish. Okay.
All right.
He books Raw. Shawn Michaels books SmackDown.
They can have the wrestlers show their DX merchandise on television.
Yes.
You know, there is a rumor Shawn Michaels might have another match. He commented on it and said he'd be open to it. I heard something about that in an interview he did.
With who?
He didn't really specify. He said if he preferred, it'd rather it be like a tag match, where he teams with Triple H. So he doesn't have to work like a 20-minute match, which I understand.
Yeah.
Dude's in his 50s. I mean, Personally, it'd be awesome to see him face. There'd be 3 guys I'd like to see him face.
Seth Rollins.
Yep, AJ Styles or Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
It'd be awesome. Oh yeah, so I guess we'll move on. Next is the WWE United States Championship match. Jeff Hardy defending against Shinsuke Nakamura. Who do you think would win this? Ooh.
Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura?
Yep.
I think, honestly, I'd like Jeff to keep the championship.
Yeah.
But Shinsuke,
he needs a win.
Yeah.
He really does. I think Nakamura should win it.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a rumor Jeff Hardy's injured.
Mm.
I don't know if it's like anything serious, but
Yeah.
he's been kind of limping in matches and whatnot.
Also, his wife's pregnant again, too.
Uh-oh. Is the baby going to be broken?
That's not Matt's family.
I know. I just can't believe Matt Hardy named the kid Wolfgang.
Named his other son Maxwell.
That's not as bad as Wolfgang. I'd rather be named
Maxwell. Maxwell has a wrestling victory.
I know. Didn't he pin someone?
Disco Inferno.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, okay. We'll save this for later. Next, we got a 30-minute Iron Man match for the Intercontinental Championship. Dolph Ziggler defending against Seth Rollins.
I have watched Seth Rollins' indie stuff when he was Tyler Black.
Yep.
I watched his stuff in FCW.
Yep.
I watched his stuff in NXT. I've watched his stuff on the main roster.
Yeah.
If anyone on the current main roster can do an Iron Man match, it's Seth Rollins.
Even with overrated Dolph Ziggler?
Yes.
It'll be great. This match will be probably the best match on the show.
You want to know why?
Why?
I think it'll be a great match.
Well, Seth Rollins is in it.
Not just that.
What?
They booked the way they booked Dolph Ziggler at that Survivor Series.
Oh, and the one when Sting came out?
Yeah.
That was probably the best they've ever booked Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Ziggler retains, actually.
You think so?
Yeah. He's also probably have Drew McIntyre out there with them. And I keep hearing
hey, Jericho has said on his podcast, he's told both Miz and Ziggler, you approach number 9, I'm coming.
Well, Miz has 8.
I know.
So if Miz ties him, Jericho's coming back?
Yep.
Uh-oh. I kind of hope Miz wins the IC title. So who do you think will win, Dolph Ziggler or Seth Rollins?
I want Seth to win, but you're probably right. Job Ziggler is going to win.
Yeah, and unfortunately. I don't even get why people like Dolph Ziggler. I really don't. He sucks. Now I get probably crapped on for that, but hey, I've never liked Dolph Ziggler.
Hey, you're the one saying it.
I know, but
I mean, I don't hate him, but I'm not his biggest fan.
I do, though, in all seriousness, think this will probably be the best match on the show.
Oh yeah,
this match will be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so next, we'll skip back to this crap here in a minute. Next is the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Bludgeon Brothers defending against Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan and Kane.
I'm the Tag Team Champions.
No, I'm the Tag Team Champions.
No, I'm the Tag Team Champions.
I thought this was funny. There was a line on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like Daniel Bryan has he brought out the stack of papers. And he's like, okay, for us to get back on the same page, you have to apologize to me. And he's like, apologize for what? And Daniel Bryan's like, May 21st, 2012, you choke slam me in the ring. May 22nd, 2012. You called my house and just breathed in the phone for 20 minutes. And he's like, May 27th, 2012. And he's like, okay, I get it. I'm sorry, Daniel. And he's like, sorry for which one? He's like, all of them. And then he's like, you're like a brother to me, Daniel. And Daniel Bryan's like, you set your brother on fire. It was awesome. It was just great backstage segment on SmackDown.
Awesome.
As for who wins, I'm going to say the Bludgeon Brothers because obviously Kane's not going to be around for more than a couple months.
Right, but, what's to say that they won't just give them a short title reign?
They could, and I guess just give the Bludgeon Brothers the belts back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to go with the safe bet and pick the Bludgeon Brothers. I mean, Kane's got some time to waste till he's mayor, so. I mean, who do you think will win?
Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I think it'll be good, though. I mean, Dan O'Brien's good. Kane can still wrestle a little bit. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper are pretty underrated.
Mm-hmm.
So next is...
Well, one of them's a former Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, Luke Harper.
Yeah. He won it from Dolph Ziggler.
Job Ziggler.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Next is the SmackDown Women's Championship match. I almost said Charlotte. Carmella defending against Asuka.
I want Asuka to win, but I know Carmella's going to.
Yeah, the way I don't know what they're doing with Asuka. It's just bad.
I know.
They're booking her like it... I don't know. Carmelo probably will win this.
Yeah.
As for, I'm not expecting this to be anything. Carmella sucks. And Asuka's good, but she's working with Carmella.
Yeah.
Alright, next is the Raw Tag Team Championship match. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt versus the B Team, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
I believe the B Team will be deleted.
Yeah, Hardy and Wyatt will probably win. I did. It's kind of funny. Have you seen some of the backstage segments they've done with, like, the B Team and it's like Curtis Axel dressing up as Matt Hardy.
Oh wow!
And Bo Dallas is wearing a beard like Bray Wyatt. It's pretty funny. If you get a chance, I'd definitely.
You want to know what's funny?
What's that?
Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt are brothers.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt also has gotten a car wreck.
Really?
From what I heard, yeah. I guess he's not going to be on Raw for like this Monday either. I guess it was pretty bad.
Mm.
And JoJo, I think, was in the wreck with them too.
Mm.
I was reading something about it the other day.
Yeah.
It doesn't really, it kind of sucks, I guess. I mean, you don't want anyone to ever get hurt, but...
All right, what's the next match?
Next is the Extreme Rules match for the Raw Women's Championship match. Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax, and Ronda Rousey will be at ringside.
Oh, God. They're going to have Alexa pull it off somehow.
Probably Rousey interferes and she keeps it by DQ or something.
It's an Extreme Rules match.
Oh, you're right. There isn't a DQ. Fuck, okay. Yeah. Or maybe Rousey gets kicked out somehow.
Maybe.
Like she tries to interfere and they throw her out. And then, I think Alexa wins. I just thought of that. And once you brought up it's Extreme, I forgot this is a Extreme Rules pay-per-view, but there's no extreme stipulations in any of these matches.
Isn't that like mandatory for that pay-per-view though?
Should be. They used to all be Extreme Rules. Right. Or like last man standing or fault, no rules barred. Now it's... They need to do away with these gimmick pay-per-views if they're not going to use them.
All right.
So you think Alexa wins?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, next is the WWE Championship match, AJ Styles versus Rusev. Now, before I say who I think wins, I actually think this could be really good. This could be a great match. Probably besides the Iron Man match, this will probably be the best match on the show.
Yeah.
But I do think AJ retains.
I do too. However, if for some reason Rusev does win,
I wouldn't be mad.
I wouldn't be mad either, because that would be a Rusev AJ Styles feud, and I think Rusev would learn a lot from AJ Styles.
Oh yeah. But I mean, there is rumors that AJ is going to face Samoa Joe at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So I bet they'll keep the belt on AJ. I don't see AJ losing this.
I know. See, though, the thing is I've seen Joe and AJ millions of times.
Well, yeah, and TNA.
Yeah.
That's not canon.
And ROH. That's not canon either.
But then, as Jerry Lawler would say, if it didn't